Hey y'all. A lot of people have been asking me about why their ears are itching. Now, it's not the outside of the ear that is itching, it's more of the inside. And when it itching, it is like deep down in there to where though you can't even get to the itch. And in my case, both of my ears is itching. And in some cases, you got people that is only experiencing it in one ear, just to let you know that it is nothing wrong with you. What it means is that our higher selves is getting closer to us. Because I know a lot of us have experienced ringing in the ears. We see dark shadows around us. We see white light around us. So remember, everything happens in the spiritual first, because the spiritual is the real, and everything happened in the physical second, because the physical is the illusion. So the fact that we are coming closer to our higher selves, there is conversations with your name in it. So that means that your higher self is talking about you, and your higher self is talking to you, and it is conversations with your holy name being brought into it. So when you hear ringing in your ear, and when your ears is itching inside real bad, it only means that in the spiritual realm, your name is being talked about. And eventually your name is going to get called. So don't think that something is wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Do not go to the hospital. Because if you look at the movie Supercell, once these people knew that they were different, they could have easily went to the hospital, but they did not. So it's nothing wrong with you in the fact that your ears is itching. Sometimes my ears itch so bad until it feel like it's burning, till I just want to stick like a sharp object and just, ugh. But what it means that in the spiritual realm, your name is being talked about, and it's being talked about for a reason. That means that your higher self is becoming closer, because that ringing in your ear now is becoming to be itching. That means that your higher self is getting closer. That means eventually something is going to happen. And like I said before, always remember, and the spiritual realm is the real. It happens first. The physical, where we are at now, it happens second, because the spiritual, it manifests in the physical. So whatever's going on in the spiritual realm right now, it has already happened. It only has to manifest through the physical. So don't be bothered when you have your ears extremely itching, when you hear the ringing in your ear, when you see little dark shadows around you and you look and it's gone, when you see little specks of white light and it's gone. That only means is that your spirit is in tune for what it's supposed to be in tune for. So there's nothing wrong with you. You don't have to go, because a lot of people may not be experiencing this. And the synchronicities and numbers 111, 222, 33, all of this is to show you that you are connected to the spiritual realm. This is why I tell people, get to know who you are spiritually and get to know who you are physically. Because if you get to know yourself to the core spiritually, you will understand why things is happening in the physical. And I'm glad that I started talking about the itching of the ears, because no one was talking about it. So now that I'm talking about it, and so many people is in my inbox, I really don't feel comfortable talking about it on TikTok, because when I did before, they took the video down. So just to let y'all know, it is nothing wrong with y'all. I have been experiencing my ears itching so bad until it's like, oh, I just want to. I don't even want to tell y'all. I don't stick nothing in my ear. I just use my hand. And my ears now feel so dry, because I know it ain't no wax in there, because I have been digging in it. So what it means is that your name is being talked about. Not your name in the spiritual. Your holy name is being mentioned. That means eventually your name is going to be called. Because when they talk about in the Bible, the thief of the night, that means your name is going to be called. And you don't know when. Almost like a thief. So it's a very exciting time to be alive, because it's almost like you are sitting in a waiting room and you just waiting for your name to be called. And every time when that person comes out the door, everybody is looking because they don't know what name is going to be called. They don't know who's going to be called. And when your name get called, you know exactly what it is. So right now we are all waiting for our name to be called. And the fact that your ear is itching, that means that our higher selves is being talked about. Because our higher self, our holy self, is the only one that knows your name. So just sit back and relax and enjoy the show, because everything that is going on right now is to keep your mind away from your higher self. Is to keep your mind away, not from you paying attention to who you are. And right now, if you are not paying attention to you and who you are, everything around you is going to distract you from you getting to know yourself, learning yourself, and see what's going on with yourself. This is why we have all these distractions. So stop worrying about these distractions that is going on around you and focus on you, because you are the only thing that matters in this realm. You are the only real thing that exists in this realm. And you have to pay close attention to yourself now more than ever. This is why we have all of these distractions. Let these distractions be distractions. You focus on yourself. And if you have kids, you make sure you let your kids know everything that you know, so you and your children can be on the same accord. So there's nothing wrong with you. You was just fine. Right now, your name is being talked about. And believe me, when they call your name, you are automatically going to know why they calling your name.